Welcome to the first installment of Slate Adventures. I'm Vicki, and that's Kevin. And we have Darwin and Murdoch in the back seat. And we are on our first camping trip with our brand new trailer, Ellie. She's behind us, steady as she goes so far. Our destination this weekend, which is Indigenous Persons Day weekend of 2022. We are going to Fort Anne, New York, which is just south of Lake George. And we are going to be staying at the Hillock campground. It'll be our first time there. We've passed it many times, and we used to have property in Vermont, but we've never been there. I came recommended from a coworker of Kevin's to give it a try. So we are going to do that, and our estimated time of arrival will be sometime after 3 o'clock, which is check-in time. And that's it for now. Smooth sailing on I-90 westbound. Foliage on the side of the road is fantastic. Berkshires do have wonderful color this time of year. So we got another couple miles to go to the campground, and the dogs, it's like they know we're almost there. So didn't have any issues coming up the highway. Pretty smooth sailing, no construction really, and we'll be checking in pretty soon. So we have arrived at the site at Moose Hillock in Fort Anne, New York. And we need to do our first site setup.
Second.
Well, it's our first site setup. We set up in the driveway as a practice, so we just need to get things leveled up. And so the campsite is set up. Dogs are comfy. Got the camper open and trying to figure out how we're going to deal with the dog food in the future, but that's okay. This is the camper, and this is our refrigerator, and it's full of beer and food and a couple beer glasses waiting for my pumpkin ale tomorrow. But anyways, this is our camper. We had a successful setup. And pretty much water's all set, septic's all set, and we're good to go. We just took our first stroll through a small section of the campground, and it's very nice, very large sites. They're medium-sized rock based, so there's good foundation. We have this rug, so that makes it kind of nice for, you know, if you had bare feet. All the fireplaces seem to be these huge pieces of rock, and that's kind of cool. The dogs enjoyed the walk. So we just did a small section. We're waiting on a friend to show up, so that hasn't happened yet. Meanwhile, we're just going to sit outside. Our friend from New York is going to be bringing us some firewood, because we're from Massachusetts, and we did not want to bring wood in from Massachusetts because of the wood borers